But let's turn to the breaking news at the moment. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has met Sharad Pawar this afternoon, and we have now the details. Mr. Pawar has been offered by Mamata to become the opposition's candidate for president. Sources saying Mr. Pawar has declined the offer. Mamata Banerjee is likely to raise Mr. Pawar's name again tomorrow at a formal opposition meeting. Sharad Pawar has told India Today he wants to remain in active politics. Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh also met Pawar to ask him to reconsider his decision. But sources close to the NCP leader saying he's firm on his view. He will not be the presidential candidate. So that's the big story that's coming in at the moment. Sharad Pawar in that meeting with Mamata Banerjee this afternoon. Mamata Banerjee is in Delhi. She wants to put the opposition together and put up a joint candidate. Remember, in terms of total numbers, it's a close race between the BJP-led NDA and the opposition. But the key are leaders like Jagan Reddy of Andhra Pradesh, Naveen Patnaik, Odisha, Nitish Kumar in Bihar, who are unlikely to back an opposition candidate. And therefore, the numbers eventually are likely to be in the BJP's favour. Sharad Pawar has now ruled himself out, says he wants to remain in active politics, has therefore declined Mamata Banerjee's offer that he should be the opposition's candidate for Chief Minister. So that's the news that's coming in at the moment. Remember, the presidential elections scheduled for 18th of July. Paulomi Saha is joining us. She's been tracking all the developments. Paulomi, now that it appears Mr. Pawar has declined the offer that Mamata Banerjee gave him, the opposition has very few choices. And it appears that the likes of Jagan Mohan Reddy in any case will back the government.
And that's exactly why, in fact, among the 22 people, leaders and opposition CMs that Mamata Banerjee wrote to the YSRCP or Jagan Mohan Reddy doesn't feature. So an invitation hasn't even gone out to the YSRCP, though it has gone out to the BJD, to Mr. Naveen Patnaik. Yes, now after Mr. Pawar has, of course, backed out of the race, something that he conveyed first earlier in the day to Sitaram Yechury and D. Raja, who met him, and later in the day to Ms. Mamata Banerjee. After he's ruled himself out of the race, the choices are very limited. There is, of course, the name of Ghulam Nabi Azad, which is doing the rounds as well, which some say the NCP is suggesting as a probable candidate for the presidential elections. And then there's the possibility of the TMC proposing the name of party vice president, national vice president Yashwant Sinha as well. Now, all of that will become clear tomorrow after the opposition meeting happens, where formally once more Ms. Mamata Banerjee is expected to propose the name of Sharad Pawar. He's going to decline, and then they're going to mull on the name of a consensus candidate. According to Sitaram Yechury, they'll have a name by the 21st of June.